Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Minecraft with a Y. Minecraft Aftermath. Oh yeah! I would like to start today by saying that you guys are awesome! You are, you really are. Every single one of you. And you know, the last couple of days, especially after yesterday's video, I feel like I'm really connecting with my audience again. Holy chickens, Batman. Let's ramp up the fog a little bit so we can get a decent frame rate. That's a lot of chickens. But yeah, I really feel like I'm connecting with you guys again on a more personal level, because whenever you can make someone feel something, you're always going to get more attention than if you just kind of do the same thing over and over, and such and so forth. So, you're going to let this sleeping dog lie for the moment. Yeah, the last video was kind of a hit as far as I'm concerned, because I connected with you guys, like I said, and it just felt good. So the idea now is to continue with what we've been doing, and I had a suggestion to make this a light blue color, so I'm going to try it. Now, I can make tons of wool in case, and I can use this for something else if it doesn't look good, but I think it's going to look kind of sweet, actually. So what we need for blue is lapis lazuli, and I do believe I have that. I collected a ton of it, I'm pretty sure, at least. I thought I did. Yes, lapis lazuli. And I have the wool, obviously. I'm not really sure. I guess I can use this tool to collect it. Tell you what I'll do is maybe I'll do the door frame in blue just to see what it'll look like. Bam. And I screwed it up. I forgot to make light blue dye with the burn meal. So let's do that now. Darn it, I really gotta label these chests. It's not working anymore. There we are. Plus I doubled the dye. I should have done that in the first place. Oh well, what you gonna do? So let's collect this wool here, and this wool here, and I think it's gonna look good, actually. So props to the person who suggested light blue. You get the gold star for today. But honestly, I really didn't like the white all that much. It was just too bland, you know? So let's change it. Booyah. This is actually the color wool I used in the floor of the first house that you encounter in the original Pandora. And, oh yeah, buckets in the basement. I also would like to hear people's thoughts on the new website layout. I know a lot of the content isn't there yet, but that's what it's going to look like. I've been working real hard. I mean, it's sort of just a couple of buttons. Well, you may think so, but it was a lot of work because it took a lot of time and effort just to get to that point. But I managed, so I think it looks more professional than it ever has before. Even though all the designs that it's had, whether I did it or someone else did it, were great. I think right now it's looking extra good. And once I start getting the content in there and you can start interacting with the site, I think it's going to be just what MGI has needed as far as that side of it goes, because the website allows you to expand your MGI experience, such as getting involved with gifts, you know, the CDs and DVDs and stuff. We want to make shirts and all that stuff. So what do you think? I kind of like that. You know, I've got 2 different shades of blue, and it kind of brings more color to the room, but it doesn't conflict with any of the other colors. Even in the nether room, this is... Ooh, I better watch it. I'll accidentally enter the nether. This is alright. I like this. Some of you aren't going to like it, and you say, oh, that's so ugly. And to you I say, because it's going to have to stay like that for the time being. I'll take this one lonely bookshelf, and I'll place it somewhere. I don't have fly or anything like that, so I'm gonna have to, yeah, do something like this, and then Get up here, do a little ghetto craft, noob tubing my way to the top, you know, and there we go. Now I can go back down because this episode, well, part of it anyway, is going to be me getting clay. Because I have a cool... Ooh, you know what? Let me see if I can enchant the crap out of this shovel. Come on, give me something good. Bam! Nice. Efficiency on unbreaking 1. I'll take it. I have to take it. I can't take it back. Hello, chickens. Holy moly. Yeah, we're going to collect some clay and finally finish the foundation of this place to make it look boss. And put it in the basement. So that's one thing on the agenda, but let me close the doors before I go to sleep. It's very drafty in here right now. And we're doing great. As of the time of the upload of this video, we will have approximately 2,500 views for the week. Now, I know I filched on the Monday episode, so I'm going to average out the amount of views I've been getting and add 500 to that. So that brings us up to 3,000 views. For the Saturday bonus video, that'll be 3 minutes of airtime, plus whatever we get from this video. So you guys are doing awesome. Let's see if we can beat last week. Now remember, you're going to get the video anyway, because I know some people were saying, hey, well, that wasn't fair at all. You know, Sorv doesn't ask for views and likes, or likes and all that stuff to get views. He just likes to make videos. And I'm glad you see it that way, because it's the truth. You can like it, you can not like it, but like I said, you're probably still going to watch anyway, secretly in the shadows, lurking like a stalker troll face. Or not. Either way, you're going to watch, and you're going to enjoy, or you're going to have something to say about it. And I'm ready to listen. Hoo-yah! Now this is actually a super fast pick, so this shouldn't take too long to collect. Plus I have a really empty inventory, and that's kind of important when you're doing something like this, because brick is good, and brick is going to fund our next item on the agenda, because I have a strange theory. Now this is where the episode takes a very weird turn. I just want to let everyone know right now, Trollface. See, I have this odd theory, and some of you are going to say, Sorv, that's crazy, why would you even think it? But I'm going to tell you anyway. I have this strange theory because I'm getting kind of lonely in this world of mine. I need a companion. Oh, I'm dying, I'm drowning. 2 inches below the surface of the water. So yeah, my single player world is getting kind of lonely. And I realize that there's multiplayer, but my theory is if I build a place for someone to stay, a companion if you will, a female. If I build her a place, perhaps one will appear in my world. Now, I know you're thinking, Sorv, that's not how the game works unless you do multiplayer. And you would be right, but I don't think so. I think I can actually beat Minecraft again in a different way. And I'm going to try it. So we are going to build a mansion for this mystery girl that I have yet to discover. I'm going to do some really weird stuff with potions and enchantment tables, and I'm going to try to create a female player companion for myself to play with me in this single player world of mine. It goes along with part of the thing about what happens after you defeat the Ender Dragon. But I can't help but feeling that, I don't know, I really shouldn't have done that. Maybe I angered someone. Maybe that belonged to somebody. Maybe it was somebody's pet, and I defeated it. Because, to be totally honest, I really don't see why I had to defeat the dragon at all. It was a totally unnecessary act, and I just went headstrong. Like, I dedicated multiple hours to pursuing this creature and taking him down. But why? Now, of course, there's some clues to that in Pandora 2, but it's really not the main focus. The question that remains in my mind is, why did we pursue this creature other than our basic killer instinct and because it's supposed to be fun? But when you really think about it, what purpose did it serve? Is it possible that that dragon actually did belong to someone and I invaded their space and took out their pet? I don't know, just something to chew on. Because if that's the case, I might not feel so safe in this world anymore. See, I'm a buff character now. I've got high stats. I've got everything going for me. And pretty soon, if I do things right, I'm going to have a companion to share it all with. But I can't help but thinking that there's somebody lurking in the shadows that is seething with anger at the fact that I destroyed what they had worked so hard to create. So we're hoping that that's not the case, and I can just idly sit by and build my world and enjoy the company of someone else, I hope. That would be great. So that's what's going on with They Say Sorv. That's really weird. Yeah, I know, so am I. And so are you. We're all troll face. I'm just collecting clay, man. This is a very tedious process. And I'm feeling that I better talk about something interesting while I do it, you know? It was going to be my netherwort farming conversation, but I haven't needed to do that yet. I'm not going to wait until I'm almost... crap. I'm not going to wait until I'm almost completely out of netherwort to farm it, but since I'm not as heavy into the alchemy as I was before, I just kind of let it sit there. I think we're down to 38 netherwort, or something like that. Who knows? But I know this. It's definitely worth investigating all of this stuff. Especially working on Pandora 2, I've realized a couple of things about the story that don't measure up. And I no longer feel as safe and secure in this world of mine, which is probably part of why I need a companion. This whole business with my RL relationships have just leaked into my single-player experience here and taken on a whole new level of gameplay on you. So sit back, fasten your Minecraft seatbelts, and enjoy the ride because MGI is about to get more awesome. Now, that having been said, and since we still have plenty of time, I'm going to take this clay that I've collected so far, because as you can see, my inventory is nearly full. But I've mined out pretty much all the clay in this area, and that's a really good thing, because it means it's time to get all those furnaces that I made. See, now you're saying, oh, you know what, Sorv? I now see why you made so many darn furnaces. Now, I know there's probably some of you out there that have furnace configurations that dwarf mine 10 times over. You just like to place tremendous amounts of furnaces. Nothing wrong with that. You're not strange at all. But I just place enough so that it's excessive but practical, if that is possible to do. Excessive practical placement of furnaces. That would be a neat title, right? I don't think I'm going to call the video Excessive Practical Placement of Furnaces, but if you can say that 3 times fast, you win the game. Trollface. Reach the sky, tower of power. Hello, chickens. Have you all fully grown yet? No? No, there's still a few of you that are not fully matured. Anything going in the shop today? Nope. Just come to collect my eggs in the chicken farm of love. Oh, hello, Enderman. Hey, you're not going to disappear, are you? Because you're underneath that overhang, so you're in a variable level of darkness. Which means I'm going to steal your pearls and experience points. I hope. Booyah! Die, Enderman! Oh, phooey. That's alright. I'm not worried about the ender pearls so much. I have, what, 18, 19 of them, I think? Yeah, 19 ender pearls. That's just fine by me. The one problem that we do face, though, is that I have a mere 10 coal. And that doesn't work. Oh, my eggs continue to mount uncontrollably. Let's put away some of these items that are taking up space. Let's craft the wood really quickly. Put that away. See how I did that all fast and stealthy like? Yeah. That's what it's all about. Zombie flesh and all this stuff. You know I gotta put the single chicken in the furnace, because that's gonna be a running gag, isn't it? It's like, how many chickens can he stuff in there? Well, that's how you collect health food, my good sir. Or madam. Preferably madam. Control face. Zombie meat, in you go. Guess I haven't collected mob items in a while, but I'm still rocking tons of them, man. Tons. So we put the clay here. I can actually kill 2 proverbial birds. Oh, you know, the one thing that somebody suggested, actually a couple people suggested before I do that, is this mystery chest over here. We're going to put dyes and such in there. And that will be awesome. So the idea here is to descend. Well, there's some coal right there. I didn't have to go very far at all, did I? I think it's only a single piece of it. Yeah. I want to descend into this cave that I found a few episodes ago. And I'm going to dig up just enough coal to get us by. Doesn't need to be... Oh, that sounded like it hurt. But the coal amount does not need to be excessive. It just needs to be. Yeah, this is great, man. This is only down on level 40. So, so it is a little deeper than I anticipated, but yeah, this is going to be great when I build this infinite EXP generator. It might actually work while I'm in the house. If it does, that would be amazing. Because then I don't have to keep worrying about hanging around down here just so I can let the skeletons build up. And of course that means infinite bone meal, infinite arrows, respectively, because they don't drop all that much, but it's enough. That the chicken farm would be absolutely obsolete for its original purpose. I could still use it because it's tremendously hilarious to see all them chickens running around and to just see how many I can get and then do a harvest. But, oh, these mushrooms actually grew. Well, let's collect them. But, oh yes, I'll take this bread. Did I ever loot these? Huh. I guess I did, but, well, if I didn't, sorry about that. I just did now. Yikes. But yeah, I did leave all this coal down here, and I remember saying why. Because I was saving it for later. Even though the episode that I did find this dungeon in, that skeleton dungeon back there, I did say something about not having enough coal, or the irony of, you know, being short on something that's so abundant. But I had no real reason to collect it. Now we're doing more crafting, so it's much more of an appropriate situation. And you know, coal craft with this pickaxe that I've got doesn't really... Yeah, it's not that bad. And it's everywhere. There's also a cave behind the house that I can go into. This one's just a little bit closer. And man, do I feel excellent. You guys should try it sometime. Just go over to your mirror and smile at yourself. Now, for those of you that really don't like your appearance, you are fine just the way you are. Alright? And when you look in the mirror, do not look at someone that you think is not worthy of being looked at. If you can grasp that idea that the point that I'm trying to make. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Everyone is made by him and for a purpose. But to give that a little more practical meaning, it means that when you look in the mirror, smile to yourself. And if you do it right, you're going to start laughing. You're just going to chuckle to yourself and be like, man, I am such a mess. Or, hopefully you don't say that. I used to say that. Oh, hello, other cave. How interesting. I find these passageways. But we're trying to get to a coal up. What am I at now? Oh, okay, cool. We're over the 64 mark, which means we've made progress. I have to light this up a little bit. But I'm not quite satisfied. I desire a little bit more. Or more. I don't know how you would actually pronounce that. I tell you what I will do though, while I outsource this. Oh, that makes sense. Put the torch out here. Oh, that chicken's going on the chop. There's just so many escaping. So many eggs, I can't even Get out of the way, chickens! But this is getting a little ridiculous. That's alright. Every time you come back, every episode, you get more chickens. 2 on the chop today. 3 on the chop. I think. Or is he? No, he's still in the fence. Alright, good. And that collected another 3 stacks of eggs. Uh-oh, I'm gonna need a whole chest just for eggs. Didn't I say that once before? Now you're actually witnessing things like, holy crap, Sorv. They're just... That's ridiculous. I might actually have to expand the chicken farm. I might have to make it a multi-level chicken farm. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stack chicken farms. Sorv, you're insane. Well, this is my gamer's insanity now, isn't it? Did you expect any less? Didn't think so. Let's begin. I can do 9 stacks, 9 full stacks, I should say. So, let's start with that. That'll actually fill almost all of these chests. That's what's up. Because I want to have a lot of bricks. Doesn't mean I'm going to use them all necessarily on this house, but remember, I've got to make my house for my future Minecraft mate. And so I have to be careful to pick only the finest materials in the land for my beauty. I wonder what kind of skin she'll have. I think that's going to be really fun to see when it happens. Alright, let's split this down just so we can get max efficiency out of this. And put that there. Awesome. Now there's only 5 left, and I can put this stuff in the mystery chest too. It's kind of like miscellaneous stuff that I'm working on. And eventually it'll turn into a junk drawer. So I am completely out of coal now. And I'm going to take one of my speed potions. And I'll put these mushrooms upstairs. And then I'll go collect a little more coal. There we go. I called it right the first time. So now I'm starting to get used to this. After I collect this, I'm going to expand that farm even further. I'm not going to expand it in size just yet, but I am going to expand it in volume of chickens. It's too funny. It's too funny. Like, the things that happen in this series and the way they happen, it's just... It's the inspiration of my viewers. You guys watch, and I just get all these ideas, and they spew forth, and it makes me smile. Yeah. I'm a little bit upset about something now that I'm thinking about this, because I wanted to make a minecart system going into that pit. The minecarts do have sound, but they're not added in the game. Unless I'm missing something, I have noticed that the minecarts don't actually make noise, even though they have sounds built in. The only conclusion I can draw is that it just hasn't been added in yet, which means the full finished version of Minecraft wasn't finished at all, because having minecart sounds is a huge win for things like Pandora. I mean, let's face it, the minecarts, they demand to have sound. Little clickety-clack of the tracks, and a little metal screeching back and forth as you ride around on the corners and stuff. I mean, it just makes sense, you know? But they don't. Yeah, bam! That had to hurt. I know it's a little off, the audio, but don't worry. I am working very hard to get a graphics processor so that eventually all that will line up nice and even like. What the heck am I doing out in the desert? Fighting mobs? This is supposed to be... sorry. This is supposed to be coal. Did you hear that? I actually dodged a creeper. My senses are getting better. Wow, and I just dodged an arrow too. And come and get it. Come and get it. Oh, they're getting smarter too. Don't touch the cactus. Nope, he's an idiot. You think you can hurt me? Do you realize my hearts aren't even depleting, skeleton? I just wondered if you knew that. Alright, let's go back. This is dumb. I'm not... And... BAM! 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 I'll take you all on at once. Unscathed, of course. Yeah, that's right. Spiders. You had no chance at all. Ooh, here's another one. I'm gonna come at him full force. Yeah, bam! Bam! They got nothing. Nothing on this. Yeah. Oh, hello, Enderman. Didn't see you there. Alright, now they're starting to hurt a little bit. Give me my EXP and my zombie flesh. Right now. Having a good time, entertaining everybody. Whoa! Ow, right in the face. Gotta eat more chicken. That's why I made all that stuff, right? See, this looks really awesome. Can you imagine if I populated this whole area with stuff? Oh, hey, creepers. Oh, I still got this running potion. See, this is one benefit to having a potion that only lasts 1:30 seconds. Because I didn't want it to last a long, long time. Wow. What? Bam! That's a broken leg. Or so I'm told. That had to hurt. Sounded like it hurt. Alright, you know what it's time for. It's time for infinite chickens. I'm gonna have to start dedicating like the last 5 minutes of every episode to this, man. It's getting out of control, as I've said before. I mean, look at all the eggs I collect at one time now. Now we're up to almost 4 stacks at once. This is ridiculous. Alright, I gotta be quick about this if I want to make it in time for the episode to end appropriately. Let's stash all the mob items. Fortunately, all I have to do is shift-click and everything falls into place. Except, of course, for that spider eye that goes down here. And my furnaces are ablazing. Man, is it hot in here. Whew! I'm sweating. Oh, man, I gotta get out of here. It's too hot down there. I really should have put in a ventilation system when I made that. Okay. I'm alright. But I have to put these arrows in the weapons area. And restore my cobblestone stash. It'll go like that. And let's put all of these items up here, because I'm going to take every last waking piece of inventory space that I have. And I'm going to make the chickens make the love. Well, this is just so I can make more chickens. Oh my gosh. Up to over 150 eggs. I might not even need to do the wheat thing. Alright, here we go. Plus, I'm going to be collecting them as I do this. Gosh, I am going to have to make another level. This is so dumb. But I want to make it so that the chickens can go back and forth between the areas. Yeah, sorry about that. I was interrupted. That's when I have to start bringing back up the subject of donations, so you guys can help me get the heck out of here, so I can record in peace. But anyway, what I was about to say regarding this multi-level chicken structure that I'm going to design is that if you have any suggestions as to how I would go about making this so that the chickens can transcend from one level to the other, like if there's a water vader they can go up, or if some kind of stair system they can use that would be foolproof. So I'll let you guys help design this for me and make it so that, because I don't know if this has ever been attempted. This might be an original creation as a multi-level chicken coop capable of handling several hundred chickens. There's got to be 100 chickens in there right now, and I'm about to spawn 100 more, so here we go. Oh yeah, spawning them chickens. That's so hilarious. Look at them all. I don't want them to escape though. I should have made another fence, but maybe I'll do that with the multi-level chicken coop. This is just getting stupid. Tipping on insanity. It hasn't gotten insane yet. It's close, but not quite. drop all these down here. And they keep laying eggs. It just won't stop. Let me get up here a little bit. I don't want to get pushed off. That's why I was kind of teetering on the edge there. Yeah. I might actually not do the wheat thing anymore because this is just like, it is an infinite chicken generator now because there's just no more need to breed them. They just keep reproducing so many eggs. It's not even practical, and it's impossible for me to get all these chickens like they are. Is that? And I got more eggs. Somehow I'll collect them. I really do need to expand this out a little bit more. So that'll be your project for the weekend. Design me a multi-level chicken coop, and yeah, well, I collected 2 stacks in that one. No, shut the gate. Oh, I got a baby in the chop. That's not good. Can't keep up with it anymore. Oh, I snorted. Does anyone find that cute? I'm kidding. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the episode is over. I hope you guys were entertained. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And Happy New Year from MGI. Let's push as hard as we can and get that 1,000,000 views and start 2012 off with a bang. Booyah. You're awesome. Peace. I'm out. Infinite chickens. Cheating to get.